When a couple of skilled ranchers gets ready for one of their cows' deliveries, they hope everything goes smoothly. But to their surprise, things take an unexpected twist. The cow delivers something unbelievable, something nobody could have imagined, turning their ordinary day into a remarkable adventure. The story begins on a quiet cattle ranch in Australia, where Damien and Jacqueline had become known as skilled ranchers. Their ranch, located in Bairnsdale, East Gippsland, wasn't just a place for raising cattle, it was the heart of their community. People nearby often came to them for advice and help, especially when it came to caring for animals during birth. While most of their work focused on delivering calves, they were also called to help with other animals across the region. This particular year had been great for the couple. They had already helped 8 healthy calves come into the world on their farm. So, when they discovered that one of their prized purebred Hereford cows was pregnant again, Damien couldn't contain his excitement. He and Jacqueline quickly got to work, making all the necessary preparations. They wanted to ensure the cow stayed healthy throughout her pregnancy. Day and night, they kept a close eye on her, making sure she was comfortable and well fed. They were determined to help deliver another strong calf. It was just the beginning of another busy season for them. In the early days of the pregnancy, all the cows lived together in a large barn, where young and old cattle shared the space. But just a few days in, Jacqueline noticed something worrying. The pregnant cow seemed tired and wasn't eating much. Sensing something was wrong, she and Damien decided to move the cow to a smaller barn nearby. This quiet space would help the cow relax, with fresh food and water close by. Once settled in the new barn, the cow seemed to improve and everything appeared to be going smoothly. But as the weeks passed, something unexpected happened. The cow's appetite grew, and she began eating much more than normal. Her size also increased quickly. Damien and Jacqueline weren't new to farming, so instead of panicking, they trusted their instincts. They began to suspect the cow might be carrying twins. Jacqueline pointed out the cow's growing hunger and how big she was getting. Twin births in cows are rare, happening only about 2% of the time, but Damien and Jacqueline were ready for the challenge. They knew they had the experience to handle it if their suspicions were correct. The weeks passed, and the cow's belly kept growing. Damien knew that twins often arrive early, so he began watching her closely, about a month before her due date. He had a feeling the calves might come sooner, and he was right. The signs of labor appeared earlier than expected, and the couple knew it was time. They prepared themselves for a long night ahead. As labor began, the quiet ranch came alive with the sounds of birth. Even nearby farms could hear the familiar noises on that peaceful Australian evening. Soon, the first calf was ready to be born. Damien carefully guided the newborn with his gloved hands, while Jacqueline stayed near the cow's head, comforting the mother. Their hearts swelled with joy as the first healthy calf arrived. Damien gently held the calf, while Jacqueline quickly tended to it, cleaning the baby and offering it some milk. With the first calf safely delivered, the couple thought the hardest part was over. They smiled, believing that things would go smoothly from here, but they knew they still had another calf to welcome into the world. But they both knew there was still a chance another calf might be on the way. They waited, but Damien started to wonder if they were wrong about the twins. Maybe the pregnancy had just been harder than usual, causing the cow's increased appetite and size. Just as they began to relax, the cow let out a deep cry. Before they knew it, the second calf was on its way. Damien's eyes filled with tears of joy, while Jacqueline chuckled at his emotional reaction. Quickly, they got back into position. Damien helped guide the second calf into the world, while Jacqueline whispered soothing words to the cow, praising her strength. After a few more tense moments, the second baby was born, a healthy calf. It was a moment of pure happiness for Damien and Jacqueline. They had successfully delivered 2 strong, healthy calves, 1 male and 1 female. The cow was recovering well, and the couple couldn't have been prouder of the outcome. Exhausted but happy, Damien and Jacqueline sat on the grass outside the barn, each holding one of the newborn calves. They thought their work was done. The cow had delivered twins, and everything went as well as they had hoped. But then, something strange happened. The cow began to push her babies away, puzzling the couple. At first, Jacqueline thought the cow was trying to nurse, but the mother remained still, looking worried. Damien felt something was wrong and gently set the calves aside to check on the cow. What he found shocked him. The cow was still in labor. She wasn't done giving birth yet. With a sense of urgency, he called out to Jacqueline, and they sprang into action again. Damien put on a fresh pair of gloves, while Jacqueline comforted the cow, who was clearly in pain. They were ready to help once more in this surprising moment. To their astonishment, the cow gave birth to a third calf. The couple couldn't believe their eyes. Damien shouted with joy, "Triplets!" and quickly began sharing the amazing news with their neighbors. They were thrilled. Triplets are very rare, with chances of about 1 in 10,000. The birth of 3 healthy calves felt like a miracle, and they celebrated together, overjoyed at their good fortune. But the surprises didn't stop there. As Damien and Jacqueline enjoyed the excitement of triplets, something even more amazing happened. The cow wasn't finished. In a moment of disbelief, they watched as the cow went into labor again. With tears of happiness and cheers of excitement, Damien and Jacqueline helped deliver a 4th calf. 4 healthy calves had been born that night, an unbelievable and unforgettable event. The odds of a cow giving birth to quadruplets are almost impossible, much rarer than triplets. Damien and Jacqueline knew they had seen something amazing. After her incredible effort, the cow finally lay down to rest, exhausted but calm. The couple could hardly believe what had just happened. 4 beautiful calves, 2 males and 2 females, were born that night, each one healthy and strong. Damien and Jacqueline sat together, cradling the newborns in their arms, overwhelmed by this incredible event. Their quiet Australian night had turned into a night of miracles, one they would never forget. The birth of quadruplets was so rare and special that it became the talk of the town. Neighbors came from all around to congratulate them on this once-in-a-lifetime experience. For Damien and Jacqueline, it was a beautiful reminder of the surprising and wonderful nature of life on the ranch. So, what are your thoughts about this heart-touching story? Share your opinions in the comment section below, and don't forget to subscribe to stay updated on our new animal stories. Your support means the world to us.